a lot of squads are not calling things out. Finally, helicopter getting smacked, and he is on fire. Will he be able to get out? Gonna maybe try to touch down and save this. Oh, can he? Oh, from way downtown, no way to wrap it all up. RPG smacks the burning helicopter, and just when he thought he had a chance to touch it down and put out the flames. What a shot. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a gaming squad from the top down, and in this one we have one of the least common matchups you can find in the game. The US Marine Corps up against a regular militia on random, advanced, and secure. Now, a lot of y'all have asked to see more irregular militia and unconventional forces like insurgents, and as much as I like invasions, that's the typical way you can find these factions, over the past year we've had a number of unique RAS layers added that I've really enjoyed playing. As tough as a matchup as it might be if you are on the unconventional side, I do think Random Advanced and Secure is a really fun and unique way to play these factions. And on Black Coast, not only do we get to see militia, but we also get to see pretty much every single vehicle that they have as well. Both teams gave it their all, and I was actually on the edge of my seat as this one ended, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to check out the live streams over at twitch.tv/MoiDawg. But that's it for me. Enjoy the video. Peace. Okay, Eye in the Sky, Black Coast. Random Advanced and Secure, no invasion. And this is also a unique Random Advanced and Secure layer because we have two conventional. Oh, no, we don't have two conventional. We have one conventional and one unconventional side. So we actually have irregular militia, which we're on board with their comms here up in the top left, so the northwest side of the map. Moving out down towards, what we got? The US Marine Corps on the southeast side of the map. So up towards, with every time, so up until maybe a year ago, maybe earlier this year, you never really see irregular militia or insurgents in a Random Advanced and Secure. Very uncommon. If they were, I think it was only maybe against each other. So because of the vast let's be real, irregular militia, not my they're fun to play with, but they're just not that powerful when compared to conventional forces. So in a game that's RAS, where you have objectives like this and you're not invasion, you don't get a bunch of tickets to start with, you need to give them a little bit of a crutch. So irregular militia actually start with two caps already pre-capped. So Pig Farm and Kalinovka are pre-capped. So the middle point is train station, and they already know that. This is a, well, I guess not middle cap, 6-point layer. So irregular militia will head down straight towards train station, then Chernikov Shoreline Monastery and VLF Array. For the vehicles, we have a couple of the big lodges, couple of the little lodges for regular militia. Then you have one of the 50 cal techies, a couple scout cars. These are the BRDMs, the MTLBs. These also have the kind of BTR 82 cannons on them. So if you're used to a BTR 82, think of if you put BTR turret on top of an MTLB, and that is what you got here. And then you also have a BMP-1 and a T62 wrapping it up with an AA MTLB. So MTLB with a nice little AA turret on top. One of my favorite vehicles to play around with here. For the Marines, no, I was going to say no tank. Wow, they actually, usually when it's balanced like this, the T62 is on a regular militia, and then the conventional will not have it. But okay, T62 with squaring up against the M1A1 Abrams for the Marines. Also, I missed the SPG techie and the mortar techie for militia. You have the AAVP, which has the 40 mil grenade launcher. The LAV 25s. I think that's some. Oh, it's not the mortar truck. It's actually the rocket truck. You can see Squad 5 just sent a volley out, try to already hit him. Rockets landing nowhere near the Marines already. Couple LAV 25s. Then you have the Humvees, AAV, Logi variant, and then some Logi trucks with their helicopter. Helicopter should be on a delay, so it should probably be in the next 5 or so minutes we'll get the helicopter. But train station, is already getting secure. This is what we mean. Are you really going to give me this bug again? Hopefully I can get these outlines here for you guys. But train station already being secured by Militia, and it's going to give them a huge advantage.
Competition to see which one of us runs into an LAB first.
Well, they're about to win that competition because the squad south are about to do that. Squad 8.
No, I'm in the back.
Yeah, well, you're losing then.
Grizzly Bear spins out. Probably.
Just watch.
Uh-oh. Did they see him? I don't think they saw him. No, the Marine Corps Logi drove right by, and unbelievable. Grizzly and Skang, due to poor driving, actually managed the... Okay, now they're getting absolutely completely wrecked by the high ground. But oh my god, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 Marines down, and Skang hiding underneath that truck. Grenades going out, and you're gonna have some LAVs now.
Well, I hear the LAV.
Help support them.
Squad 9. I'm sure Squad 9 also hears it.
GL's going in, and look at this.
Yeah, LAV and Squad 9.
Trying to come to the rescue, but won't be enough. Oh, there's the IEDs that pop off.
Yeah,
You know, trying to at least go down with the ship a little bit. But you got Rat Gang, the No Mercy Squad. They're dialing into the Marine Corps position right on the top of the hill here. LAV should be... Oh, hold on a second. Sorry for the quick camera movement here. The LAV just absolutely body slammed the BMP, and that is unfortunate. Actually, was it a BMP?
LAV is at that position.
Yes, I think that was actually an MTLB.
I'm moving towards him.
Yeah, that was the MTLB. It actually nearly took out the LAV. I'm very surprised. Yeah, BMP. Oh my god, the BMPs were never taken. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, LAV does do a little bit of damage, but I just don't see any type of follow. I mean, this is why it's kind of fun doing this if you're a vehicle driver. You know, you go around, you try to get a vehicle or two killed, but then you're way deep in enemy territory. You have no backup. LAVs are a lot skinnier, have very thin armor compared to what people think, and these scout cars are going to tear right through them.
Left down.
Not even a question, just a little burst from these scout cars, and there it goes. Not really worth it in my opinion. Lav 25 for an MTLB. That is not a trade you want, and that is one of the best firepower for the Marines right now.
Yeah, Squad 9, if you stay up, we'll come and pick you up.
And we're gonna go down south because Chernikov Shoreline, while Monastery is being capped by the Marines, but they do not know that Chernikov Shoreline is a cap right now, while Militia does.
Yeah, we killed
the one on the main road's down. I'm removing marks.
So big fight here. This is the initial push where Squad 3 was able to ambush the Marines and force them into maybe a fob that they didn't want, and now they're gonna have to play for it. Be a few Marines up in the house there, just holding Overwatch. As you can see, I mean, this is cut off on and surrounded, right? You got a regular militia out west, you got a regular militia out north, and this is going to be a fight to try to hold this. If they can hold on to it, the Marines, I mean, I'd be more of in a position to dig this radio down, if I'm being completely honest here. This is not an objective. It's nowhere close. The moment Chernikov Shoreline is captured by the Marines, they should dig this radio down. This will pull teams away from the objective. It'll pull players. It'll pull resources. You might even lose your 20, 25 tickets or whatever. You know, if you lose a radio. The more you stay and play here, the better it is for Militia. We're going to let them fight that out because we now have a nice push over the bridge to the actual objective. We see with the rectangular prism. You can see in the outline here, Swizzy, Red Moss, Branson. Did they actually got, oh my god. They did not just do that. That is a radio right in the middle of the bridge. As an LAV, they are amphibious.
See the LAV.
Look for him.
And
I hear it underwater.
that LAV does need to be a bit careful because these BRDMs with the upgraded KV PT machine
No, I
gun
see him.
can do so much damage. As you can see, they actually had a crew member in the open top. The second scout car going to be able to mop it up now. Engine goes for the lav.
Jesus.
And he doesn't know where to go or what to do.
Fucking fire, man. LAV's
BRDM
getting hit in some of the water.
trying to reload, and there it should pop right now. LAV goes down and scratch 2 LAVs for the scout cars. This is just poor positioning
Okay, the two
and map
LAVs are
awareness by the LAVs
Just
because
gotta worry about the
those vehicles
AAVs.
should never go down to scout cars. So now, in what was a pretty good armor advantage for the Marines, has now been completely flipped on its head. As well, you have BMP,
Guys,
you have
please
T-62,
watch-
you
I
have
don't
scout
understand
cars.
that we TK and we don't look anything alike.
And a scout car now going into the Humvee, and it's the scout car's game here right now. Oh, tandem round. And you can see he dumps out, tries to jump out. And it looks like, wow, it's almost like they killed him from inside the scout car. It will cook off. At least one goes down. BRDMs did their work, but Marines able to mop them up just a little bit before they do any more damage. Let's take a look at our ticket count. All right, 316, 320. As you can now see, the Marines, they are holding back. This is still, I guess, a good foothold, I guess. But once again, I think it's
I'm guessing
not
we
really
do have a defense squad, yeah?
where you should be focusing your efforts right now.
Dropped 2 habs down south and lost them all.
MTLB with that heavy turret on top.
This train station getting capped right now.
The Bootylicious in the gunner seat. Gotta love the amphibious vehicles. And you can see the Marines. Oh, I was gonna say Marines have overrun this hab actually. Yep, this is the irregular militia hab that they kind of just threw down. A little bit of a YOLO play here. A little risky, might be losing 20 tickets early on if you're a militia, but not a bad radio to try and defend because
Yeah, we've this
you can
hab's been
hold
dug
one
down in
side of the
H10.
river and try to contest it, but it just looks like there's way too many Marines right now. I don't know, Swizzy might just save it here. And just as I say that, I jinx him.
Squad 1, have
The
you got eyes
D.
into that hab or not?
No, not really, mate. Can try and get eyes.
Knocking him out, and Reach now has an opportunity, misses his shots, pushes the D, and no way the D
I'm pushing up. I'm about to dig this hab up. Hang tight.
somehow able to pull it off.
I'm gonna pick you up, G.
Where do you mark his
And
address?
he's going for the revive, but he just heard. That's
Just keep your fucking head up.
no.
Back up if
He
you
just
still
heard
have
that
it. Yeah, radio's
machine gun next to him. I'm so surprised that both of these guys have missed each other. As he goes for the revive, we see some AT pushing in. And the scout car is just standing off, trying to hold this bridge. And the rocket barrage from way up north. I mean, that was actually almost more of a team kill than anything. Or they actually got the hab up. Kaiser Colt coming in, trying to push, and isn't
Ben,
able to
they're on the
overwhelm
radio.
it just in
They're on the radio,
time.
Ben.
Swizzy does spawn in. Kaiser now spawns in, and or rather, Red and Reach spawn in, and Kaiser Colt lays them out. Swizzy also gets absolutely murked coming out the hab, and although they did good to get it up, there's just going to be way too many Marines overwhelming that hab, and it will be overrun once again. I wouldn't be surprised if it'll be dug down completely this time around. Radio, I mean, they don't have any infantry to even defend this, so you're going to lose 20 tickets there. 286 tickets for the Marines, 300, or for the
Guys gotta
Militia,
stop losing so many
304
radios
for the
since
Marines.
for this game.
And what might have been kind of a crazy play to try to force something to happen could completely turn this around, because not only are you going to lose this 20 tickets from the radio, you're also going to kind of open up. Oh, it looks like they did it. Squad 9 dug down the radio, saving the tickets. Fantastic heads up play by the Marine squad leader. And they said, you know what? This is not an objective. Let's do something different. And just as I say this, I'm guessing the helicopter should be coming online anytime. Oh, it is online, rather. Should be getting an attack fob. The moment the helicopters get in play for the militia, they need to be very smart with their attack and defense fobs, because Marine mobility is going to be so much better than they could ever dream of with these little pickup trucks and really slow, old tracked vehicles. Marines are about to make a huge push
of the bridge area,
over the bridge.
All right.
There you go. Radio is dug down. You can see that little sparks coming off of it, minus another 20 tickets and 281 tickets. What started as a huge ticket advantage is about to be a huge ticket
7, there should be a logic coming
deficit.
up that road to you. Just had it go past me.
And it's all going to be, I think, dependent on if this militia squad down south can actually take out Chernikov. So we're going to go on there, because they also have a couple vehicles. This might be an IED one, actually. Yes, it is. BDA Grizzly Bear coming in with the IED. Normally, the MTLB for the AA truck, you want to use it, but putting IEDs on this for an IED vehicle is incredibly useful, because you're able to withstand small arms fire. But hey, you know what? If you get hit with a bunch of AT, it doesn't matter. Oh man, trying to think of the biggest brain play ever, and Marines actually defending the objective. When do you ever see that in squad? They've secured it. They've secured the bridge. They dropped. In all my games, people move across. No one's here. Fantastic work by the Marines. Also, they didn't even have a hab to blow up. That's the funniest part. BDA was probably looking around trying to find that hab, trying to find the radio. Marines have something way out east here, and that's it. So would have been looking for quite a while. Militia, I honestly, I don't want to call it too early. The game is in this fob right now for Militia. If they're able to utilize it well and get Chernikov, then they can win. Because right now, you're going to have, Squad 2. Ooh, hold on a second, Squad 2.
Drop some marks, man, so the rest of us can see.
Squad 2 might make a huge mistake right here. Unbeknownst to them, they're about to hot drop on a field where the T-62 is just rolling by. You can see it just sitting on your screen, moving left to right next to the houses that are kind of loaded in here. Helicopter doing a big turnaround and setting down right over the T-62. I don't know if they see it yet. T-62 is not called out. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah, T-62 does it. A little early release. One Marine really excited to get fighting there. T-62 maybe now turning around. I just heard his engine. And that's really unfortunate for the T-62. I mean, I know my tank players, if you have a shot to hit down a helicopter, you're always going to try and take it. So radio goes down right in the middle of that wheat field.
West of Troy.
And Marines, like I said, the mobility of the Marines is going to start to outpace the militia right now. And with this fob here, it's a little too far from the objective. We can't see it right now because we're just too far off. But there's still Marine Corps defenders on Chernikov, and this fob is what? 500-600 meters away from Chernikov, compared to Well, the T-62 is about to find out just how far away. Oh, unless he finds the radio. Doesn't find the radio, does find a transport though. And this marine fob, we'll turn on the objective cap again. Marine fob is going down. Probably just a couple hundred meters outside this cap zone. You can see the cap zone. You already have a bunch of infantry already inside. It is contested, yes, but they were able to at least get inside a little bit. You got Tortas, Ogris, and Ethan trying to do a little bit of defense here. But I wouldn't be surprised if this had just started to tick down.
Small infantry support on train station. We're being flanked from the north.
Yep, good call out. You hear it. We're being flanked from the north, and that is...
Yep, they're camping the train station right now.
Very accurate, as you got a whole bunch of Marines. You see just a whole bunch of red spawning in. And you also now, you have... Who is this? Blazin. He's actually on the hab. So although a bunch of Marines were going down earlier, Blazin was able to get into the objective area, get into the hab, and now you have Blazin and Thrasher actually proxying it. Ethan Bailey trying to do a little bit of a save, but goes down. And now Marines have zoned it out. You have Dead Fish acting like his name right now, just staring into nothingness, and I don't think he's going to be able to stave off this Marine Corps attack. Blade McQuaid? A couple more here, but nothing much doing for him here. The only, I guess, chance of defense right now is the T-62, which is now taking AT, and the BRDM, which is not going to last very long if they have a bunch of ammo. And this Smaw goes right into the side of Rogue Medic and Carlman, as they do take some small arms fire. You got to be careful. Oh, fantastic frag round from the T-62, laying out the anti-tank fire team. Great work there, trying to give themselves a little bit of life. You can see Tater Tot still up in the weeds here with them. That tank is tracked. Scout car. Not quite sure what he's shooting at here. Oh, the radio. Oh, he was able to find the radio. So fantastic. They're able to keep that down. Lord Tater Tot got a mine on what looks like the wheel, the back wheel of that scout car.
We're gonna put a half down here.
Now goes in for the repair. Rogue Medic able to get the repair off for the track, but is he able? Oh, another mine. T-62 doesn't realize that he's got a bunch of explosives right next to him. Now the driver turned completely around and might actually... might actually get stuck.
Shoreline, 4 chevrons. Push, push, push.
There you go. You hear the call. Somehow...
We can double neutral this.
Oh! Tater Tot squished by the T-62. Do they realize? I think they do. Oh. The disrespect. Rogue Medic squishes Tater Tot and trying to kill him. And Tater Tot, for his patience, the mine, BDA Vin backs up right on the mine and does take out the BRDM. So they do lose the radio. Marine Corps lose the radio. Train station is going neutral, but Chernikov shoreline, as we said, it's all on this cap. I don't believe they'll be able to out cap him, but the neutral, double neutral, giving a regular militia a little bit of chance to come back and try to I guess, clear the area. I mean, that's just a huge Marine presence on train station. All right, and there you go. E62 just barely gets out of that one. BRDM does go down, but 201 tickets for militia, 185 for the Marines. And for as many Marines are on the militia cap, just as many militia are on the Marine cap.
I'm going to try and get
and it looks like, yep, the Marines have also lost their fob out east of the objective, and now it's going to be whoever can reset quickest.
It was on bleed. I think we got it.
And if I'm going to be honest here, just because of pure
Pretty sure it
logistics
was
and
still
vehicles,
sparking.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a Logi coming up, Squad 3 trying to get probably a radio down, another Command Kaiser Colt, and a helicopter soon if needed. I'm going to call this that Militia is going to be way too slow, and Chernikov Shoreline, you know, as good of a push as it was, Marines might be able to sneak a fob in and get some people capping it. Abrams
We just
now.
got shot up by an Abrams. I'm trying to find him.
Way down south, you see Squad 8 marker. Way down there, taking shots as the Coyote. Just south as well. He's, oh, I don't think they realize him. They got a BMP just in front of this, or I keep saying Coyote. I flipped them now. It's not Canadian. Lab 25 about to push up right into a BMP. Do they realize that they need to close the gap? Mid-arm. The BMP! Why are they shooting the
Tag
BMP?
marked. Enemy Abrams is marked. Under
They're
the
just...
LAV.
what? Awareness level. Push the BMP. Oh no, they're staying within arming range. The BMP is going to have one of the easiest lap 25 kills of their life unless they don't screw it up here. They never swap to their ATGM. Oh my goodness. No way, BMP, despite having should have won that fight a minute ago, somehow
How's
the
defense
Lab
for commands, you guys
25
alright?
pulls it out. Unbelievable.
Is it recoverable?
Possibly. I don't know. I'll try it.
Not only ambushed by AT, but get the heat round on first. If they had a Malyutka loaded, this Lab 25 would be out. And you see one Marine jumping on the top, trying to get on that machine gun and lay down some suppressing fire so they don't take any more AT rounds. But wow, what a misplay by the BMP there, but it doesn't matter. 2 RPGs mop them up and 184 tickets
LAV destroyed.
for Militia, 171 for the Marines. And let's see here, the double neutral is still going to be, oh, and I got to be very careful here. I'm guessing, I don't know for sure. I'm guessing these are Marine mines. I'm guessing. But it's still very possible that as the Marine Logi comes in, that they tag him a little bit without realizing, no, they're going completely off-road. You can see the FOD creation mark. They want to do this to push in.
South.
And Militia, I'm actually very surprised about this. Militia have now gotten a hab up before Marines have gotten a backup hab up. So Militia with BDA Vin, and they also have Squad 2 looks like might have gotten a hab up. So 2 redefensive fobs to try to push out into the double neutral train station fob. I want to take a look at this for a second. I know some of you guys don't care about map play. This is very, very important. Right now, Marines are the most mobile out of either one of these teams. However, Militia have somehow been able to get 2 defensive fobs next to their neutral cap. This is hugely important because if they are able to get this back into Militia hands, they still have a significant portion of their Militia friendlies on Chernikov, meaning it will tick, tick, tick blue, tick, tick, tick blue, and all of a sudden you leapfrog. Not only do you leapfrog the points, so now Monastery's on the objective, but then you've stranded half of your team on the previous objective.
Train station.
So kind of right now, I know the AAV was able to get a fob up on Monastery. I don't think that's good enough. I really think you needed, if you were Marines, to get a fob up before Militia was able to get. Now 2 different squads got 2 fobs up, and we'll have to see if this comes to bite the Marines. Because even, I mean, look at this. You also got, let's do some quick math distance here. 300, this is about 600-700 meters away from the objective. This hab right now, 300, maybe 250. So you now have twice the distance to cover, and you are also pushing into an urban area.
Never got on,
So
defense.
I do not like how the Marines are maneuvering their backup fobs and things right now. It's just, it's, to my surprise, I do think the the militia push is going to be much better.
Yeah, your rockets are being overshot by like 50, 100 meters. I'm having a really fast side.
You can see
This
rockets
train
landing
station's still full of enemy infantry.
on the objective here.
Right, I'm going to put a more
And
barrage over there to
MTLB,
clear them out, ready for you boys
they,
to push
oh
in.
my gosh, I don't know, how are they
By all
this
means,
deaf?
put manual
There's a
request on
helicopter
if you
right
want.
over there
I
to
can get it from the
your
drone
right,
if needed.
guys. Nobody is turning towards this helicopter.
Yeah,
I'm actually incredibly surprised. Are they all just blaring techno music on their microphones or
It's gonna take a
something?
minute for my drone to get over,
Helicopter.
that's all.
Now you gotta look up now. How do they not see the helicopter that just crashed in front of them? You've got to see it now. Helicopter on its side in the field. And this militia squad is still not pushing it. They got Marines have gotten a radio down.
Right, here we go. Heavy mortar barrage on the defensive point. Let's see if we can clear all this out.
I
now.
cannot
Good
believe
boys.
this right now. MTLB saying they're throwing or something is completely incorrect, but I deep down inside, I want to say, what are you doing? You just let them get that. How did you not hear that? As you can see right next to him, actually have a Marine. I believe that was a combat engineer. Lord Tater Tot, yeah, from earlier. As you now have a command mortar barrage. I am not liking where that was located. Right on the objective. Yes, it's on the objective, but you know, if you had a little bit more heads-up play by your team here, you would notice that you got a radio and a helicopter and an entire squad in a field next to your MTLB. Lord Tater Tot, I believe, just got a mine right down the MTLB, right behind him. He was trying to get it on his track so he'd reposition, but you know, he might get it. The MTLB will have to back up and he might just run right over that mine.
There's an enemy behind you.
Yep.
They might try to squeeze it. Oh, AT. Here's the thing. How's he going to rotate?
They're camping our I-11 hub, guys. They're camping the I-11 hub.
MTLB takes that law and decides to back out. Doesn't want to mess around with it. I'm trying to pay attention to these tank shots down here because we do have a tank fight happening. And looks like the T-62 does go down to the Abrams. Not too surprising here. Oh, you can see way out there. Not too surprising. Good kill for the Abrams. Jamsheed and Diplomat. Just kind of chilling out, holding the flank, and T-62 does get caught out.
Fucking sucks.
That does suck. T-62, I mean,
record on the west.
very hard to fight an Abrams if you're a T-62, and getting caught out like that is not going to do it. It looks like the T-62 didn't even land a shot on the Abrams. But this is what we're talking about right here. So, Chernikov Shoreline, you have a handful of Marines trying to recap it right now. And if they're able to recap this, the Marines who have been able to get a HAB now on the objective, we got to push this here. So, what is it? Arizona, Chad Warden, all these guys in this apartment right now are capping because you just need, if the next cap is neutral, you only need like one person to start the cap here. So, the D, and who else is up here? It looks like Arizona. Yeah, they have actually started the cap, and you can see now it is almost secured. As you have another Marine, finally Marines get a closer HAB. You know, they got one HAB. They didn't even use it, unfortunately. HAB, they're pushing in. They'll cap this, and that might flip it. Train station should be capped here soon by militia, or by Marines. kind of unfortunate. I thought Militia had it, but really that misplay with the helicopter is not going to do them any favors, as you have almost everything the Marines have to offer rolling into Chernikov. A small contingent of Militia chilling out downside by the apartments, but they can't do anything about this, especially if the LAV turns around and mops them up here at Kovac with red moss and... What? Oh, IED. Hold on, was that an IED drone? It was an IED drone. Just as I say they can do nothing, IED drone, command drone comes in and pops it. Well, here, okay, here, fine. In the comments, Moi, why do you open your map when all the explosions happen? I know! Squad, let me get a map on the other monitor to prevent this to happen from happening. Nice. That's not going to do much, unfortunately. Honestly,
why is the Spandrel abandoned?
The IED drone, it's always good to knock out a vehicle. You know, if it's close over there anyway, you do it. In my opinion, you need that IED drone on this fob right now. I don't think necessarily a regular Militia command is misplaying anything. I just think there's a better target. But then again, we're listening to command comms right now, guys. A lot of squads are not calling things out. Finally, helicopter getting smacked, and he is on fire. Will he be able to get out? Gonna maybe try to touch down and save this. Oh, can he? Oh, from way downtown, no way to wrap it all up. RPG smacks the burning helicopter, and just when he thought he had a chance to touch it down and put out the flames. What a shots by the now dead Militia man. Who cares? He's like, I can die happy. I just nailed that shot. What a play. Fantastic. Gotta love it. Hershey looks like he knocked out the AT who managed that huge play. And that helicopter being down for 5 minutes is going to be not good, because that's almost the only way you're going to be able to get into supplies in a train station. What a fantastic shot by Militia. 92 tickets, and here we go. The comeback. 92 tickets for Militia, 104 for Marines, and this is why it's important to prevent them from being on the objective, because you could see you still have plenty of irregular Militia on Chernikov shoreline, but for being honest, now is not the time to be on there. It should be all hands on deck to train station, because once you lose this, game's going to be just about over. 87 tickets to 104, and losing another 20 to 30 here as the flag goes down with a couple vehicles. You know, you got the MTLB nearby, you have the scout car. I mean, you just need to be very, very smart if you're...
Tank is pushing up. Yep.
You're regular Militia right now.
I have 7.
See Marines trying to keep eyes on the MTLB, and does manage to stick low next to that wall. And MTLB does take out a Humvee. You know, that's 5 tickets. Very important right now. It is a close game. 79 tickets to 90.
This could be another W run.
This is going to be a very, very close game, and well, you're now saying it might be a double neutral. I'm saying it's not going to be, because it looks like train station has just been secured, and look at that ticket advantage. Was a 10-ticket game. Now 145 tickets for the Marines to 68 for Militia, trying to find a way back in this game, and I just do not see it happening.
On top of me. Or I'm on top of it.
You got ammo in that SPG, or can you not see it?
Let's see here. It's the Abrams jam sheet. Yes, it is. Evson saying that he's right on the Abrams. I'm not sure if they even see him right now. And it looks like he's stuck, actually. These tanks have just, I mean, the biggest enemy in squad when it comes to tanks.
Oh, the tank's stuck over here. It's stuck on some rocks.
Yep, there you go. Oh!
It's stuck where I'm at.
The most cursed game of peekaboo.
Yeah, he's over here by me.
One crewman pops open the hatch to try to figure out what the hell is going on, and the Abrams just says, not like this, please. They're gonna try to find it. Hold on a second. This is gonna be kind of scuffed. So Spartan Dog is actually on an SPG. Oh no, he's an RPG. Hat round, big tandem round. SPG is trying to find him. Spartan Dog. Oh, looks like he was able to get it. SPG knocking it out to the Abrams.
Caution, there's a lot
Track
of AT
now.
right there. We got hit with 4 rockets at once.
Oh. And that should be... Just put him out of his misery. Oh, wait. I thought it was an IED drone or IED truck. It wasn't. Sapper just rolls straight through. Oh, it is.
Everyone dance.
There it goes. Abrams absolutely pounced on by Militia. Now, the funny thing is, that vehicle just knocked Militia down under 30 tickets. So you heard that voice line where it says, hey, you know, don't give in and stuff like that. So does take out a tank though. I mean, 5 tickets for 15 and knocking out the Abrams for the, you know, the next 20 minutes. That's a huge win. But 29 tickets to 101.
Is that tank?
You're gonna have to, at this point, you know, try to. I don't see a way in.
We got a full logi here if you guys want.
I do not see a way in where Militia can kind of grind out a win here. 28 tickets to 99. I mean, it will be a close game, under 100 tickets. And really, if they did not lose train station, it would be, you know, still about a 15 ticket game. Oh, grenade! Chicken tosses a grenade. Kills his squad leader. JS goes down. Says, hey, dude, didn't you see that? Come on, man. Jamal Quantavius III goes to push out as well, as you got Militia hiding in the bushes here. As some infantry fighting might just
Guys,
wrap
we
the
got a
game
full
up.
logi. Do we want to try to get something on shoreline? Try to get ahead of them.
Short britches. Crawling through the weeds. Does take him out. Full auto, but he gets full autoed himself from up top. I believe that was Shake up in the watchtower.
You can cut through
or something. So you got a bunch of guys about the scout car too.
18 tickets rather to 95.
Unfortunately, there's a couple on my body
And
too.
it's most likely, well, hold on, you got artillery. Oh, this is a horrible artillery strike. Artillery going into nowhere. Maybe they thought, you know, if we're being attacked here, maybe it's down south. This is a Marine Corps artillery. If anything, it might kill their own friendlies near train station. But HAB is out southwest, and they did have a UAV to be able to spot that. So not a good use of command assets. Thankfully, it's not going to win or lose the game. 8 tickets left for a regular Militia, 93 for the Marines. And as much as I thought, you know, irregular against conventional, you always think conventional is going to win. This was a lot closer than it really should have been for the Marines. You got to give a regular Militia credit. Just a couple of maybe mispositioning, no heads up plays with that MTLB knocking out that helicopter. I mean, one or two plays here, we could have had a very different game. We could be looking at another double neutral in a 10-ticket game here. 4 tickets down to 90, and there you go. That's what I'm saying. Artillery strike from the Marines actually knocks out a couple of themselves. 3 tickets left, and this looks like it will just slowly tick down. And the Marines with a decisive victory in the end. 89 tickets to 0. It's a loss, but it's still a good game, I think. Good try. 169 tickets. See, even out-fragged them. 169 tickets to 165. Just a couple misplays, I think, in positioning, but got to give him credit there. 60 revives to 66. GG's.